seconds. This broadcast will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Voice of Stockton. For more information on The Voice of Stockton, go to thevoiceofstockton.org.
This is KBCC 89.5 FM, Tracy, California, Peace and Justice Network of San Joaquin.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS The Voice of Stockton or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
TVOSJ, the Voice of San Joaquin. Tonight we have 6 Years Today. They're going to be playing their song, The Lonely March.
1, 2, 3, 4. How's it going, guys? We are 6 Years Today, and you're listening to a song called The Lonely March.
To this, it's not forever. I only want to, just to prove that I'm okay. I can stop whenever, it won't be that long, 'cause all I know is that time is on our side.
On side tonight. Time is on our side tonight.
And I don't think I can make it.
It's only 40 days, 40 days and 40 nights.
Every time I try to say goodbye, I only want to go right back.
The way it used to be.
It seems so far away from me. Time's at a standstill. The first time we agreed to this, I didn't think that feeling could be so missed, to just have it all taken away. But when will this ever end? It seems like every day's the same. Could there have been another way? Things didn't go the way we planned, and I'll do anything tonight. I'll do anything to make the time pass. Every time I try to say goodbye, I only want to go right back.
The way it used to be.
It seems so far away from me. When will this end? Will it end? Or are we stuck in time? There's only so much you can bend time before it bends back and breaks you. The first time we agreed to this, I didn't think that feeling could be so missed. To just have it all taken away.
To just have it all taken away.
The first time we agreed to this, I didn't think that feeling could be so missed. To just have it all taken away.
To just have it all taken away.
Don't give in to, don't give in to, don't give in to what you think. First we were six. Who will be next? Just 40 days.
40 nights.
Just hold on tight.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going?
Here you go, sir.
A little warm in here.
That's right.
It's awesome. Beautiful day
So
in
we're gonna
Stockton,
share the
California.
mic.
209? Yep.
So that was 6 years today on the Artist Hour, part of TVOSJ, the voice of San Joaquin.
Hi, everyone.
So this is 6 years today.
What's up, guys?
That's good.
Let's introduce yourselves. So who wants to go first? Left to right or right to left?
Hello, Junior. I'm Junior. I'm the bass player for 6 years today. And, yeah, here to play some tunes and entertain you guys for a little while.
I'm Emmanual. I play guitar for the band. Yeah.
It's a true story.
Make sure you talk into that mic.
And I'm Vern, and I do vocals.
I'm Dominic. I just smile and do the Africa face.
Yeah.
So many things are going through my mind I want to say.
Make sure you hold that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it won't be like yours.
And then 1, 2, 3. Is there one more mic?
I don't believe so.
There's 4, right?
We can share.
Yeah, we can share. We can.
Okay. So how long have you guys been together?
At least
too
10
long.
years or
At least
more.
over a decade for
It's
sure.
been a long time.
6
Okay.
years today.
So why not 16 years today?
The name's kind of locked in stone.
What about the name? Why the name?
You want to take this?
Well, we were spit. Oh yeah, we were trying to think of names, and one of our good friends came up with 6 years today. We were actually thinking about changing it, but he passed away right before we changed it, so we decided to keep it. So it's kind of like sedimentary to us now.
Right.
Okay.
Sedimental, I mean.
Right.
So really, so other than that, it's just 6 years today, right?
Yeah.
So how many members have you had in your band so far? Because I for that being around that long, I'm sure you guys have gone through.
What, 2 in the bush?
Well, the band's been around like officially for 16 years. We've went through some multiple members. This has been our set piece for the last 10 years.
That's why I was
And,
like 16 years today.
Yeah, we've all grew up together. We all went to the same schools, high schools. Like, we're all great friends. So
Okay.
Like I've known these guys since I was like 8 years old.
Yeah, since I came to America, I met these guys.
America.
So
Where are
now-
you from officially?
Trinidad, right near the beach. You know?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I've known this
Boy.
guy since
Boy.
second grade, freshman year. We've been all like my drummer.
I'm the latecomer.
You're the latecomer?
Yeah.
Yeah, our drummer Jerome is not here.
Okay,
And,
so
hope you're
there's
listening.
6 instead
Shout
of
out
there's
to
5,
Jerome.
right?
It's 5 of us, yeah. The
So
little
where's-
buff guy with the long hair, yeah, he's not here. The drummer.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing.
I know you're
him.
watching, bro, so you know.
Stop juicing.
A lot of juice.
I first met you guys when my band Worst Friends Forever played at the house show last year, last July actually.
Yeah, that was a fun show, man.
It's pretty cool because
It's pretty hot in there, isn't it?
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
That house is dope, though. That house
What-
is
Fun,
dope. That
but
house is dope.
What was crazy was I got in a car accident like 2-3 weeks before that show,
Mm.
and I wrecked my mother's car, but it wasn't my fault, and so I have a totaled car now. And I'm like, oh man, I have this show coming up in 3 weeks. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
So luckily the insurance hit and everything, and I bought my Suburban I have now, like 2 days before the show. So I was like, man, I gotta carry everybody's gear.
Yeah.
So it's almost been a year because I got that in July and played with you at the end of July. That was the first time playing at the house show.
We played back in March of, I want to say it was 2018 or 2017 at Lens 360.
Yeah, that was the first we met you guys.
That was my first time meeting you guys and Cela Rosa. It was one of the first times getting back into playing shows again for me. I had played the Not So Secret shows a couple months back, and I met Depths, and they were on that
Depths
show
cool,
too,
yeah.
and they hooked me up with that show. So shout out to them, and so it's been cool listening to you guys.
We haven't got the privilege to play Not So Secret show yet. Eventually. It's just so far away.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
It's pretty secret, man. We never played that.
When you guys met, did you guys start jamming right away? And did you initially either do covers or start working on your own stuff? How did it all kind of materialize?
Initially, we all grew up together, and we all were just friends. And one great thing is we're all into the same style of music. And he was in a band, we're all in different bands, and we just were hanging out and needing members, and it just meshed.
That's awesome. It's really awesome to see a band that in your guys' case, you guys have been, it seems like, close friends for such a long time, and you've been able to stay at it for such a long time.
Yeah,
it's really admirable.
Thank you, man.
What advice do you have to stay together for such a long period of time?
Dude, like, the thing is, sometimes you can't, music, can't always play it. Like, you guys are still, like, one thing is, can't just be professional in business, you got to be friends. And,
you got to have a good time.
It's one thing, sometimes we'll take some hiatuses, time off, but, we're still hanging out, and, we get it back going, and we've always jammed. We never stop jamming. That's one beauty about our band.
That's very important, because the minute you stop jamming, you don't want to lose your touch. That too, and your momentum too.
You get that rust.
Yeah.
You gotta shake it off.
Yeah.
You're that one guy in the band that's not practicing. Like, that's usually me.
It takes a while.
It's usually me.
It takes a while to shake off that rust and get back to that feeling of your optimal performance that you were at when the hiatus happened.
So who has kids here?
I on him.
I got one.
Yeah.
I just had one. My baby daughter 2 months ago.
Nice.
2 months, 2 days. So.
What's up, Kindo? It's my son's name.
So does your drummer have kids too?
No.
So it's your drummer and
He's
then
a kid.
None that I know of.
no kids.
They're like our kids.
Jerome doesn't have kids.
Good.
Throw that out there.
So what are your ages? You guys look young, huh?
32.
32.
33.
Tits of a 23-year-old.
32.
You guys, you're good.
I don't age
You don't age?
like water.
He's a vamp.
He's like a young Morgan Freeman. Just look at him.
He does look exactly the same from the first day we met him.
And then your
You're
drummer.
no elementary school.
Reincarnation,
How old is your drummer?
32 as well.
32.
33.
So who's married? You're married. You're married. Are you married?
Married to the music.
Married to music.
Married to the game,
And the drummer?
Also married to his
Also
hand.
married. Okay. To his hand. So married, kids.
That was kosher, right?
So does everybody have full-time jobs then?
Yes.
So how hard is it to manage marriage, kids, full-time, and then still have this band and music?
And to add to that, how do you do it?
Yes.
For one, our wives and our ladies are pretty cool about it. They know this is our thing. We've been doing it for years.
Very supportive.
His wife can't stop us anyway. We're gonna
Yes.
His wife and his wife has been there forever. You know what I mean? So my wife came later. She's totally cool with it. She knows he's a good group of guys. I don't get into too much trouble. So, it's not that hard. Every week, they're like, hey, I got to go to practice. Okay. Don't get too messed up. I'm like, all right.
They understand that we really want to do this.
To be
Yes.
supportive, otherwise it creates a friction that's just not positive.
They usually try to go to our local shows, and they support us, and they're there for the whole ride. It's pretty awesome to see.
That's awesome.
Sometimes we try to get our kids to go too, so we kind of just make it like a family thing.
I've done that too. It's really cool.
It's a trip.
Kids to take the
Definitely.
kids.
I feel like I'm doing terrible, and I'm just like, there's my kid. Yes, and I'm like, all right, it's not that bad.
Like we were just jamming at my house. The songs, and my son was just like there, just dancing. And it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So, you guys are working on an EP, correct?
Correct.
How many songs?
It'll probably be a 5-song EP. Is what we're
5
shooting
song?
for. Yeah, ideally.
So, is there any information you can give to the audience about your EP?
We're
working on
hoping
it.
For, you say that a lot, but definitely by early next year or sooner is what we're
So
shooting
the
for.
first song, The Lonely March, you played for us, is that going to be on the EP?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know your track order yet, or is it, will that come later?
Yeah, that'll come later.
Yeah, we're still
There's
kind of
one or two
spitballing
songs
that.
first.
So you guys don't have an EP name yet, right? So you're just gonna call it. Well, I guess we're gonna just call it Untitled for now. So you don't have a release date either, huh?
No.
Not yet. We got some, but I gotta tell you, the songs are sounding really good.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
We're. That's why it's taking.
So is
They're
it?
getting there. They're
It
getting
takes
there.
a long
It's got
time.
progress.
I know bands that have worked on it for 2 years just for their EP to come out just not too long ago, and they've been working on the same EP for 2 years, a year and a half. I've been working on mine for 1 year.
So is it quality
I
over
liked yours, by the
quantity
way.
then?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what
I
we're
definitely
going for.
agree with it. Yeah.
Trying to take our time, make sure it's good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
we don't want to rush it and then it's
Yeah,
crap.
there's like
You know?
just too many perfectionists. Like, just because like you don't want it to be like less than par than what you like want it to be. So I guess that makes sense. Sounds kind of redundant. Never mind.
We're definitely our worst critic. Like we're very hard on ourselves when we play.
Do you guys plan on releasing it on a physical type format or on a digital format? Do you plan
Or is it
on
all platforms?
When we do it, we plan to do it all. Like
Whatever we can throw it on.
We want to do an EP
You know what I mean?
release, a show.
We'll put it on a cassette tape. We don't care. We just want to get it out there.
This whole subculture of cassette.
Well, then fine. I'm going to an 8-track. All right.
Hey, if you ever need a band to hop on that bill, we got Wish French Forever and we got Bright Side of Suicide.
I'm on it. We should totally do like a release
It wouldn't be
show.
the first time we play together, right?
Yeah. Sure,
I say we do it again.
And it'll be our second time too.
Definitely.
Besides the recording, what are you guys up to now?
We got our day jobs and day lives too, and
We're actually just getting really back into practicing hard again because he just had his kid and he's getting his free time now and trying to push in for this EP really hard right now.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome back.
They've been super understanding. Like the last 3 months, I haven't really jammed with them. I think we jammed for the first time last week.
Right.
For like just a short time, and we just ran these acoustics.
Right.
Yesterday.
How did that go?
How was it?
Oh, it felt amazing. I miss these guys.
Nice.
That was sweet, huh?
Hey, it's.
I miss you too, man.
Yeah.
It sounded really good.
So that song wasn't made acoustically, right?
No, the songs you hear we normally play fast and live.
That song was like
electric,
fast, live, and hard.
That was when I first entered the band. That was a song. They were just like, "Hey, pick up your bass and just play along to it." I was like, "I don't know what that means, man." He had just made it, so I was super nervous, and I was just like,
really
super off,
Thanks,
super off the whole time. But
So originally it
came
screamed,
together.
yeah.
Oh, we do scream. Not all our songs though. It's we we don't really want to have a genre label.
Yeah.
We want to play what we want to play. We want to play heavy, we'll play heavy. We want to play a soft one. Kind of.
When I saw you at the house show, you played pretty heavy.
Yeah.
That was a heavy show.
That's what
Was
attracted
that the one
me.
show you guys played with Till I Fall? Was that the same one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was at that show.
Till I Fall was.
Oh
such a
yeah,
good
yeah, we
band.
hung out. Yeah,
yeah,
that was a
that
fun
was that
show.
show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thanks
Dude,
for coming out. We appreciate the support.
I was gonna ask you, as far as screaming goes, and this might sound like weird, but I always wonder how does a person who screams, I guess as a position in a band, besides singing obviously, but as a screamer, how do you discover your screaming voice?
ooh, that's a good one.
Oh man,
Are you
Do
just
tell.
angry at your parents? You just get out of my room.
Yeah.
but like I said, I've been singing in this band.
dad.
I want some meatloaf.
He just came.
But on a serious note, I just usually wonder how is the process of obviously growing up and discovering your own voice, and in the process I'm assuming hurting your throat a bit. How does that come about?
We grew up in the post-hardcore days. I'm class of 05, and I was really into the screamo.
Put your hand down.
But yeah, I was really into
04.
the screamo music, and you know, like I said, I started off, I couldn't scream. You know, it takes time, and you know, you start doing covers, you start doing your own songs, and you know, you start finding your own voice. And when you're doing those covers and you're doing your own voice, it just kind of develops over a period of time.
Yeah, when you started screaming, there was like a high pitched meow.
Yeah,
it was like
it sucked.
Did you ever go?
No, I know.
Mic real close.
No, that was never really my style. But you know, there's a lot of techniques, and you know, there's ways to do it without hurting your throat.
Right,
you know,
right. That's
a lot
what
of
I'm
stomach and breathing. You know, if you know you're breathing, you know, it really helps.
That's awesome.
So post-hardcore days, what bands did you grow up on then?
Creed.
I was big on
a lot of Creed.
Well, that's not post-hardcore.
I'm just kidding.
Creed's good.
I'm more of an Ultra Bridge guy.
Nah, I was really influenced heavy on like Thrice, The Used, Seosin, Under Oath.
Oh, you're not wearing that shirt.
No,
You should have worn
today
it.
I'm dressed by Perfect Score out of
Last
Sacramento.
week you had the used on.
Oh, nice.
I always got the used on.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you graduated 05, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Me and him did. They're
Yeah,
old
they're-
now.
they're
They're old.
old.
They're past their prime. They were 04.
Thanks.
What high school?
We all went to Bear Creek High School.
So
Go Bruins!
How was Bear Creek back then?
Bear Creek
Yeah.
was the
So
sweet
different
spot.
from what it is now.
That's cool.
Really?
Yeah, the Trinity Parkway was still in construction. They didn't have everything they have.
Oh
now.
wait, the
Swimming
stereotype. It was
pools.
Stockton. It was rough.
Yeah.
It was so rough. Man. hard times.
So
Try not to get robbed.
What they say, right?
everybody's born and raised in Stockton?
Yeah,
You
we
know
all.
what I mean?
Jerome was born in Philippines. You were born in Trinidad, right?
Yeah.
So at least you were
Which
you were
is,
raised
know,
in
it's right
Stockton.
It was a hop and a swim.
Yeah.
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 Well, it's not how this man. It's like a plain.
You just paddle a bucket over there. It's not big.
Yeah.
These guys used to send me like T-shirts back when I was in Trinidad, like
For 10 cents a day.
yeah.
Was it your 6 years today?
So many T-shirts were like, it was like the old school ones, like with like the wolf man, like.
Hey, I would have took a
Eagle.
Space Jam shirt, by the way.
Yeah, you know what wolf is. Ain't no wolves in Trinidad. Like.
Speaking of shirts, you guys have shirts, yeah?
Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Bulls.
Yeah, we
You
Got
should
one
put it
right
up to the camera.
Do it.
Can I have one too?
We'll be selling
Yeah.
them at
Where
the
are we
next
at?
show, guys.
Vern, you are over there, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
There
Bring
you
it more
go.
to the right.
Word.
To the right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
pretty
There
nice.
you go. You guys got stickers too, right?
Yeah.
We do
Yep,
have
yep,
stickers.
yep.
We do have stickers.
Go one sticker on how I get this. There you go.
I like that sticker. My
Yeah. I have
our
one of those.
bassist has one on his bass too.
I have it.
The
one
guy
of
that
my
made the
guitar
sign out
cases.
front,
Nice.
Chris Cuevas, the Custom Creations, he made that sticker too. That's my
Oh,
good friend.
shout
yeah.
out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys ever run out of merch?
Well, we're running out of stickers, and we just barely started producing the shirts. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still
guys,
don't have
no
a
one has
sticker.
me.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
You still don't have
Yeah,
a
I
sticker?
still don't have a sticker. I'm gonna actually. Well, you guys can have that. but-
What? You know what? This is actually gonna go on the Rise and Shine 209 wall.
Oh, nice.
For local stickers,
Yes.
right there.
Hey, this is for one of you guys. You guys could flip a coin for
Ooh.
it. So that's one of your guys' shirts.
Is that one already?
Kumate winner gets the shirt.
I'll take. I mean, it's up to you.
Sorry,
It's
sorry,
all
man.
You know
I'll
what?
tell you what. When we play a show,
Yeah,
if you ever
we'll
make
get
me
you
a
one.
shirt,
We'll figure
I'll
it
just
out,
give you
but
my
it's not
shirt.
gonna be an issue.
Or
Alright. With all my sweat on it, though. You gotta keep it. You
I'll
can't
wear
wash it.
I'll wear it.
All
You gotta wear it
right.
as a headband. You gotta wear it as a headband like some Jimi Hendrix.
how about we give
Yeah.
this
To one of
shirt
those.
to one of our listeners, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
That's
That would be
nice.
great.
It's worth at least $2.
But how will we decide who?
Well,
My wife doesn't count.
Josh.
That's a good question.
All right. You can comment on our
I feel selfish
many
with this
platforms.
Want to hold this?
On Facebook, on YouTube.
We're good.
And we'll pick.
Whoever wants it, comment,
Yeah.
and we'll pick which one.
We'll pick somebody, and then we'll let you know through the inbox of whichever platform you contacted us through.
And if we see you at our show, we'll know you're the winner. And
Yeah,
we'll definitely do a shout out to
exactly.
you at the
Sign it.
next show.
Don't forget to sign the shirt
These
too.
are hard to find. It's like a
Okay,
good
yeah,
Supreme
we-
shirt.
yeah, we never done that before.
Giveaway, side shirt by 6 Years Today.
Oh, you
Comment.
hype beast. Cop 6 years.
I
Today
won my
shirt.
6 Years Today shirt on our comment section, and we'll pick somebody.
That sounds good.
That sounds
Cool.
I
like that.
I like it.
I'm gonna enter. Like I said, I don't have
Yeah.
a shirt, so I'm gonna enter.
No band members allowed.
Do you have different style of shirts, or is it just that one shirt?
That's the same. The only style we got right now. We just got different colors. That's it.
I remember when I first made my batch of shirts for my band, we had white, gray, and black, and it just had the black one on it.
We
And
do have different color combos.
Oh,
but
nice.
Yeah, that's we had a black and white one we're trying to bring.
So
You haven't seen him?
I'm new to this.
We
We
don't show him much.
They don't include him
Yeah, we
into
don't-
this.
I'm just that
business
fat guy that
aspect.
shows up like, hey, can I play bass? I'm like, yeah, totally cool. So that's me.
As somebody without merch, what do you look for in the merch that you are gonna put out, as far as the quality of the shirts and everything?
You look
How
for
do you
something
pick
that
that?
fits.
What's the process like?
Something that fits.
For
Yeah.
We just want the shirt
sure.
to fit well so people want to wear it.
we want people to want to wear it,
For
you know,
sure.
and
I picked the cotton for the
comfortability.
shirts.
I think
Cool.
designs too, which is going to be original from
The
us.
design for this shirt, how did you guys come up with it? Did you guys?
Oh,
have
this
an
madman
artist
right
for it?
here.
I actually came up with that design like a long time, like years ago.
6
years
years
and
ago.
years ago.
6
Yeah.
years.
Was it
Today.
more than 6 years ago?
It was way more than 6 years
I'm
ago.
sorry,
yeah.
I had to do that fun.
We get that
Here,
joke
he did
all the
it.
time. Don't worry about it.
It's actually the
That's why
nicest
we
thing
had
we've
to go
done.
with that design. Yeah, it's too iconic for we gotta go. It's,
Sweet. Do you want to move on to a song? Or
We can discuss one more topic and then lead into a song.
Okie dokie.
One of these, whatever one. It's on your notes.
Where should people go to check you guys out
Yeah,
as
that's-
far
that's
as
a good one.
shows, as far as streaming platforms, or anywhere? Obviously, you guys are working on your EP, so it's not
Instagram.
in yet. But
Yeah.
best way to contact you guys and
Instagram.
follow you guys really for the EP coming out, for everything.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram. 6 years today. It's of 6_years_today.
sorry, I just got to interrupt. The Raptors just won the NBA Finals, 112 to 110. Wow, that's crazy.
Yay.
Good job, Kawhi. even though you got no expression on your face right now.
Congrats, Drake.
We're following the
Drake,
game earlier.
Drake, you don't get nothing. Drake doesn't get
You
nothing.
know Drake ain't there right now.
Drake.
Drake ain't there. He's sitting
crazy.
scared.
That's nuts.
So you guys are working on the EP. Where do you guys want to take the band? Where do you guys want to see 6 years today?
We're going to Mars.
You're not signed yet, right?
I would say as high as we can get.
I think
There's
the
no, like,
ultimate dream,
goal.
we have is be able to do this for a living. If
So
we can,
whoever
that'd be
is
amazing.
watching that wants to sign 6 years today, you know where to find them at.
You owe me a case of beer.
Would you guys
Alright.
one more time repeat your Instagram handle?
Would you go ahead?
It's SIX_ then YEARS_TODAY.
Awesome.
Make sure you know how to spell that.
You have
Write it
6
down.
underscore
Write it
years
down.
underscore
We just put it on the
today.
camera.
And your Facebook. Don't
Yeah.
forget that.
On the
Our Facebook,
It's under construction.
it's under construction. We haven't really done much to it because we really wanted to put music out before
Right.
we really update it.
Right,
we
right,
don't
right.
want you want people to check us out.
Right,
so
right.
it's kind of been sitting there
Awesome.
in hibernation mode, but it will be back up soon.
Awesome. So what's the logical next step for you guys after the EP? What's the
I think we plan to hit it hard. We want to play some venues. We want to not just Stockton. We
shows
want to hit up Sac,
everywhere.
Modesto. We really want this to.
We want a
be
tour.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Tour.
That's our dream. We just want to go on
Right.
a fat tour. And I'll be.
We just want to go play
Right,
someplace
right,
else.
right,
We've
right.
been local forever. I mean, San Francisco and Sac, I still consider that pretty local since
Right.
we never really
We-
ventured too far out of there.
We
Oh,
love
yeah.
playing Stockton too, but we also want to play some.
Speaking of which, when's your next show?
It's August 3rd at the Flower Shop.
Where's that at?
It's somewhere downtown. We're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
I think we got a couple of other people here that are playing with us, right?
We're also playing with
If you're listening,
Bright
we
Side
know
of
where your flower
Suicide.
shop is.
With,
Bright
I
Side.
heard
Alejo.
I'm on that bill.
Sally
I
Rosa?
heard something about that.
Little rumor I heard
Yeah.
right before, yeah.
Sally Rosa's on that.
Mm-hmm.
They got
Shout
good
out to
flowers.
Chris.
They got good flowers.
So, Cruz?
They sell flowers, actually.
So
What
they
up?
just hit you up with the name and just forget about the address. Just find it yourself.
Dude, if you hit me
Yeah,
up,
and
I'll
we
play a
literally
Barbie.
just
just heard
I will
about
show
it.
up.
I'll get the
Play
text that day, be here. Okay.
Yeah,
Telling you, man, that's me.
That's basically how it is.
Now, you guys got a show coming up as well, right?
Oh, we
Yes,
do.
yeah.
It's it. Well,
It's this week.
Tomorrow, right?
with Bright Side of Suicide in Santa Rosa, Wish Friends Forever is playing in Sac at on the Y in Sacramento.
It is
Nice.
on the Y.
Nice.
In
Yes.
Sacramento on Fulton Avenue. We're playing with MMORPG, Santa Rosa, Worst Friends Forever, The Bright Side of Suicide. It's my first time playing in Sacramento, so if anybody out there wants to come out, show support, come out, see everybody. These are awesome bands.
Would you count Orangeville, Sac? That's a little past Orangeville. We played at the Boardwalk in Orangeville, so this kind of our
legendary venue.
second time.
Yeah, we saw so many bands over the days over there.
That was our place when we were kids, man. That
Yeah,
was like
and then for the band,
You
Worst
are
Friends
old.
Forever
I told you that,
individually,
04.
we're playing Friday night. So what is that? Tomorrow night at San Joaquin County Fair.
Oh,
Catch
nice.
us from 5 to 6 p.m. We're gonna be on the community stage. It's gonna be really fun. And then that next night, Saturday night, on the Y with Sala Rosa, Bright Side of Suicide, and what was
MMORPG.
that? It's so hard to remember.
Yeah, they're a really good band. They're like a faster punk. They're really good at listening.
Nice.
I'm also gonna be playing on July 21st at the Not So Secret house shows. Shout out to them. Check them out on Instagram at Not So Secret shows. We're gonna be playing with Farewell Familiar, World War, Taking Fox Hollow, Cheap Shoes, Anti-Surf, and Right Side of Suicide.
Cheap Shoes is such a great brand. Shout out to them.
Cheap Shoes is awesome.
So I guess Betty wanted us to promote this for this show. I guess save the date for the 5th annual CCPR5 Chicano Community Program Radio Reunion and Car Show, Sunday, August 11th, 2019. She asked us if we wanted to have a booth for the artist show in the booth. So we might be there with a booth.
Clearing my calendar.
Right
you should
there.
come out and check it out.
Nice.
It's the 5th annual.
Salsa
I
and
seen some
guacamole.
footage last
I'm gonna have to
year.
show up for that salsa contest, man. That makes me in salsa.
Pretty dope. But one thing I wanted to discuss. Remember yesterday, I met with you yesterday, and we talked about having a benefit concert. So I wanted to do 10 episodes of the Artist Hour, and then have every artist on the same bill as a benefit show, right at the bank on Miracle Mile, right across the street. And I think that would be a cool event because we get to see local bands like 6 Years Today, Bright Side of Suicide, Sala Rosa, and other artists, my band maybe.
One last thing I forgot to say. I'm sorry. Finish it.
It's all good. And then I think that benefit show would be cool because it would be different genres, you know. And then you can perform your songs, not acoustically. I mean, if you want to.
No.
But then you can go all hard, right?
Yeah.
It's always funner, yeah.
That is true. You wanted to...
Yeah, I forgot to mention I'm going to be also playing at Cry Fest at Volkswagen here in Stockton with DJ Brittany Marquez, Reckless Abandon, Warrant Cap Kid, Flight, Mongoose, Dirty Pillows, CC Fit, In Chaos, Malaska, and Younger. That starts at noon.
Sounds like a fun show.
It's $5 pre-sales. Check out their Instagram. And it's $7 at the door. So it's that book spot coming out because they're closing doors, and this is one of the last shows that they're going to
Heard about that. What's up with that?
Have you guys got the chance to play at Vox Pop?
We haven't got to play Vox
This
Pop.
guy did.
You did?
I was special.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You did,
Yeah, I played emo night.
Wait. Did you play... You played
I
Finding
think I ran
Nemo.
into you. I did a
Yeah.
special guest song.
Dan and Pleo?
Shout out to In Chaos.
In Chaos, yeah.
So was it Finding Emo in
Did you?
January?
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I know
no,
we
he-
talked.
he
We
played
had-
the first one with
because
the Paramore cover.
My band, Worst Friend Forever, played Finding Nemo in January. Then they had
okay.
one in March, I think.
I played that one.
Nice.
I think.
You
I
played...
played one of them.
Yeah, I think I seen you.
And DJ Brittany Marquez was also there.
Yeah, we played with the C4 Cinema. That was the
okay.
Finding...
Oh,
that
those
was-
guys are cool.
Yeah, that
we
was the
played with them
Finding
too.
Nemo we
Yeah.
hopped on.
Shout out to everybody that's
Yeah.
playing.
I know,
So
right?
many
For real.
artists.
All the local
Support all local music, man. It's
So
awesome.
the San Joaquin County Fair actually starts tonight. So it's
Oh, nice.
from Thursday through Sunday. So it's gonna be dope. Luckily we're playing Friday night.
So we're gonna hop in my car.
And let's go
Right over there.
Let's go to the fair.
Yeah.
Yep. So we wanted to close out with one more song. What was the last song?
No, it's called the Governor Circle.
Is that gonna be on EP too?
Oh yeah.
What's it about?
Well, initially it's kind of political, but it's I prefer our lyrics to be interpreted the way anyone else wants to hear it. The way they want to hear it.
For sure.
Yeah, is it possible to get some a little bit more water? Oh, thanks, man. Thank you so much, lifesaver.
So same setup.
Watch it, buddy.
Hey.
Alright. Is everybody right-handed?
Yeah. Oh,
Left,
he's left.
we're the
You're
lefties.
the only lefties. That must be hard playing next to a right, huh?
No, I play right-handed.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's
you're-
like Chris Rowe.
Okay.
The Atari. you just play right-handed. Never mind, I take that back.
Yeah, no. We had a buddy back in the day. He was left-handed, so he just played upside down.
Right.
That helps the way, I guess. I'll just learn like this.
I just wanted to thank you guys, Artist Hour, for having us on the show.
Thanks for having
Really
us.
appreciate it.
Thanks
And
for
give
having
us
us.
a little exposure. You know, appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome.
I'm just gonna keep waving. I don't really know what to do with my hands.
Just wait. No, it's fine.
Trying to hide in this corner didn't work out very well.
That ain't fair. Camera just
Close this sucker out.
He does this at the shows too.
Say hi.
Me and him
Oh,
fight for the
hey,
corners.
what's going
He
on?
always wins.
Oh,
He
now
always
you got
wins.
it. Boom.
I don't like it.
Now you're
I
in.
don't like it.
Hey.
Up close too.
Oh, wait,
All right, you guys ready?
Nope.
No, Johnny, I got warrants.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. He paces back and forth, waiting for an answer he knows he's never going to find. Well, I admire his will, and I know what he's thinking, that there's got to be another way. Since when could we lose what was ours? It's the effect that we have, way too many loves. It's an idea that's been floating through the air. Lies are the cousin as well as disguise. Well, no one knew the surprise that they had in store. Let's make believe all is okay for now. I stay optimistic that it's not too late.
It's not too late.
If we all unite now, well, I can't help but feel that the idea spread. No, it's not a crime. Well, for now, so hold on. Hold on. This is the calming before the storm. But to hope, but the doors come kicking in, 'cause we're blind to the obvious, that there's a world that's surrounding us. With a victim from what we've been left with today, but there's always another way, 'cause we are blind to the obvious, and there's a world that's surrounding us. The message is safe, don't let them take you away. While we remain blind to what's obvious, there's a war that can't to surrounding us. If we go on and never see, there will not be much left for you and me. While we remain blind, while we remain blind to what's obvious, there's a war that can't to surrounding us. If we go on and never see, there will not be much left for you and me. Thank you guys.
My bad, man. I got this. Bumping you the whole time. You did good.
So again, that was 6 years today on The Voice of San Joaquin. This is the Artist Hour, and next week we're gonna have Tyler Grilly. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him.
No, but I'll clap for him.
Yeah. He plays a lot with like local mics. He does a lot. He plays at cafes and wineries, and he's always at like Blackwater. You can catch him at like across the street at Rillo's. So we're gonna have him next week, and thank you. This is the Artist Hour. This is
Thank
6
you, guys.
years today.
Thanks again, guys. This is a lot of fun.
And this is on The Voice of San Joaquin.
Good game.
And thank you.
Remember,